Central Minnesotans are enjoying a different way to view movies this summer at the Long Drive-In. The movie theater is in its 68th season and offers a lineup of new releases, a fully stocked concession area, and an experience unlike any other you would find at a traditional theater. Reporter Miles Walker has more for this week's In Business.
The Long Drive-In has gone through its fair share of ownership changes since 1956, before finally falling in the lap of current owner Michelle Classman's parents in 1985. And for Michelle, it was a no-brainer to keep it in the family.
When my parents offered the drive-in in 1913, it was to the family. So when it got offered to the business, it just seemed like a fun job, and it is. It's the best job in the world. When the weather's cooperating, it's the best job in the world.
And the rest of Michelle's family share the same thoughts, as it's the authenticity of drive-ins, from pulling up with a mattress for your pickup truck's trunk to taking in the nature and running around in the open space, that makes the experience so unique.
You always got to sit down and have one big Smarties lollipop with Granddad before the night started. And that's probably my earliest memory I have of this place. And then, of course, just running. We would go out and just run for hours, playing with balls or frisbees or anything.
Drive-ins have steadily declined since the late 50s and early 60s, as the Long Drive-In is now one of only 5 drive-in theaters remaining in Minnesota. And Michelle believes it is the focus on community, from free movie nights to church family nights and more, that keeps people coming back.
The feeling of community. Everybody just comes together and they sit and watch the same movie, whatever, up on the big screen, and it's just very much a community feeling. That's what started it, and that's what's made them popular today. And that's why drive-ins across the country do a lot of community events during the week.
While keeping public interest is one of the reasons the Long Drive-In continues to stand tall, another is persistence, as it's an around-the-clock job for Michelle and her family once summer hits. But it's their love for drive-ins that keeps the family tradition stronger than ever.
We've seen some regulars from their kids, where you couldn't see them over the counter, and now they're taller than me at this point. It's just heartwarming. That's what makes part of this so worth it, is reading through our guest book that we have. You can see the comments where it's like, oh, we were here this date last year, happy to be back. That's what makes everything so worth it, is seeing those smiles year after year.
Reporting in Long Prairie with this week's In Business, Miles Walker, Lakeland News.
Along with free movie night on August 7th and church family night on the 21st, the Long Drive-In will also be hosting its annual classic car cruise on the 24th.
Lakeland News is member-supported content. Please consider supporting Lakeland News today.